I see this, when I'm here and I see this type of
Go down on your knees wherever you are right now, pra.
no, whenever I
knees.
come here and I see this type of people, I just drop. My children should not see me doing this here.
Mr. Adeshina,
go down on your knees wherever you are right
I'm
now.
on my knees.
No, you know, when you come on the platform,
are you on your knees? Let me know. Are you on your knees?
Their profile and check the type of people. Don't say because I'm on this type of something, I'm just catching cruise here. I have slept since afternoon.
Oh, you are not looking for justice. You are just catching cruise.
No, when I'm talking, when I'm looking for it, you go to my post, go to my wall, I see my post. I am sure I wish you had done, wish you did.
Now it's on his news. Can you see what is on his news?
No, look at the small boy. Look at him.
Baba Milebu.
Look at I am 79. Is your father up to 79?
Grandfather, is your grandfather up to 79? Is your grandfather up to 79?
My grandfather is dead.
Your father. I'm talking about your father up to 79.
Yeah,
this is you.
My father is your younger.
Oh yeah, he was ancestor. He was drag.
And look at you for you telling me I'm a fool. I have born doctors, lawyers, engineers, and I was an accountant.
I'm a doctor myself.
I was an accountant before I retired.
Reached stage of a doctor. Do you get? So you won't abuse my father's intelligence. Because your children, I can't abuse their intelligence.
You are talking to me as if you are talking to your mates. Who will I refer you to? When you are calling me a fool, calling me a fool?
Mr. Adeshina,
please, Rich, I'm not talking to you.
I can call you a fool if you have to.
Mr. Adeshina, please.
Mr.
Adeshina, respect Mr. Adeshina, don't drag. Let's get that straight.
You can call me a fool.
Man that you are. Kneel down with
Mr. Adeshina. Mr. Adeshina is enough. Price enough, please. Price enough. Let's get this sorted out.
What I am just telling you, when people are talking, don't just abuse. This is not a matter of abuse.
Mr. Adeshina, please, it's enough. It's enough, please, Mr. Adeshina.
Okay,
Mr. Adeshina is enough.
I'm not supposed to be.
You accept the apology.
This is what
Mr. Adeshina is enough, please.
Price on his news.
Thank you, Insider. You guys okay? No, that's okay. That is okay.
Tell him to stand up.
That's okay. Stand up.
Tell him to stand up. Stand up.
Mr. Adeshina, I'm sorry about
abuse.
Next time you won't do that again. You've been punished. It's been punished.
I'm sorry about abusing.
No, that's okay. Insider. No. People like Jack, they are not fit to be here because it's too temperamental. When people are talking, don't say because you are with me.
Sorry, Baba. I'm on my news. I've gone on my news.
No, Paparaino, please stand up. Don't deceive me. Paparaino, don't deceive me. When we are talking sense. You cannot tell us the PP has done it and that is all.
Mr. Adeshina, we will admit prayer has done well, believe me. For him to apologize and he understand he's wrong and he apologized in the manner he has done, I think we should accept and then let's
No.
Mr. Adeshina, can you now address the young people in the house and address this case as you are as a person that is doing this case for long? So address this case. And also address the young people.
The only thing I can say here is that it is not good for people to be insulting each other. None of us is Mohbad's family here.
Go on, one.
We are not here to be fighting. We are here to discuss and not to be insulting people, cursing people like Jack. The way Jack attacks.
Can they ask you questions now and you answer? Can they ask you questions and you answer? Respectfully.
Let them ask questions. If it is what I can answer, I will answer.
On mute and ask her a question respectfully, gently. Who wants to ask her a question?
Hello.
Ask her. What do you mean by asking a question? I'm a man.
Sorry, Paparaino.
Adio, Baba.
Paparaino is the mom whatever mantle that he's wearing. It's not scarf. Paparaino.
No,
always get confused of that,
No, I did, Baba.
He's where?
Yeah, the question I asked Mr. Adeshina before is why do we come up to
I
this
don't
level?
even go anywhere today. You know,
Please,
say I
I'm
dey
not.
resume by
I'm
3
not going
p.m.
to
So I just
answer
dey
Rich.
I dey house. So
You're not going to answer me.
anytime
Yeah,
you
I'm
come,
not going
sir.
to answer you.
Eh
And you
now.
kneel down. You kneel down. Oh. You have to kneel down wherever you are.
You
Ah,
know what,
see
Papariano?
our guy.
When you are not here, when there are people are talking
All right,
about
boss.
someone, people are
Hate
talking.
you.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
have any hatred for
Cheers, boss.
Yomi,
Cheers.
go to his platform.
Adeshina ancestors.
If you have hatred for Yomi, go to his platform.
You
Everybody
know,
Rich
is
you're
is
not
doing
getting
what
ancestors.
you're not
he
getting the
or she
point.
has. But you
Mr.
just
Adeshina, Mr. Adeshina, you're
yes.
not getting the point, right?
I got the point. But I
No,
started
you
from
did.
2023.
I said you're
I
not getting
started.
the point.
I
And you know,
got
listen,
everything. I got
no,
everything. I got
no,
every
no,
message you are
no.
passing.
You cannot ask me, right? I'm
Okay, Richie. Oh
nice.
yeah, go head to head with her, with him. Go head to head.
You cannot ask me
Confront him.
to go to your Miss platform. You know, I've
Then why
said to,
should you be sending us to Yomi? Why should you be sending us to Yomi? That we should go and bring
because
Yomi here.
listen, because I know some of you guys, yeah, you dine and wine with Yomi.
Look, you see, I am here. Yomi is in Nigeria. Die and wine with Yomi.
No, you don't
Eh?
understand that. That's an idiomatic
Die
expression.
and wine with
Listen,
him in what sense? You see,
I,
please, I don't
Yomi
lecture
Day
me.
East London. Yomi Day East
no, I
London.
have to.
East London.
Listen, I have to if you don't understand my language.
I cannot understand your language because you have
Yeah.
one hatred or
Dine
two
and
for
wine
Yomi.
means you are soaked in your
But
miss.
let us come to the center of the conversation.
No.
Okay, why is a lawyer needed at this point of this case? That's my common question. This will be muted. Yes. So, Gifted, are you there?
Papariano,
Yes. Why is the lawyer needed at this point?
fine.
This case?
See, at this point,
Yeah.
they've kicked against it solidly. Can we just leave this and leave Yomi alone, leave the man alone? Person where they knock on a door, right? And he keeps knocking on a door. And people they talk, say, this door where they knock, nothing will come out of them. But instead they knock on
No,
that door.
that's understandable. That's understandable.
Yes, why not
Now,
leave him?
do you understand? Do you understand
Let it be.
that what transpired yesterday on the Lorry platform? That Supreme was misunderstood. Oh, there's noise in your background. There's so much noise in your background. What transpired in Olorebe platform? Would you agree that truly Supreme was misunderstood?
Yes.
Supreme was misunderstood, and that is English error. Supreme was misunderstood, but the mistake Supreme did was that immediately she jumped in, it was about money. We are not donating any money. Why? Immediately she jumped in. That was the first something she raised.
I think, and it was not good. They were asking her about what did you do with King White, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Papariano.
Even before the question.
When you showed us that video.
Immediately she came on board. She just said, we are not donating any money for anything. We don't need any money now. I said, I have 1.8 million naira with me, which I have not. What is, you don't even know what they are discussing. Or maybe he was in the comment section listening. But immediately she jumped up. The first sentence that came out of his mouth was that we are not donating any money again.
No, Supreme came there with fights.
Yes.
And besides, Papariano, you know there's a video you showed where when Supreme was talking, Mr. Yomi showed like a nonchalant attitude, like he's not something she's saying with his body language. Do you know why I think he did that? Because on the long run, Mr. Yomi was feeling like every of a move, you know, Supreme, they get information from him, they download them to King White. So together with this chat now, where you can see, now you can make him believe, say, if I add 2 plus 2, if I do the maths, I think she's getting info from me and giving it to King White, all in the name of she wants to get info back from King White. Sure, you understand?
I understand.
That was why he gave her that energy.
Papariano, wait. What everybody understood about Supreme was that she's doing two-face. Getting information and digesting it to those people. Yeah.
That is what that means. If truly if truly Supreme told Supreme told King White about the arrest of Yomi Fabi, they want to arrest you.
Adua.
They want to
She
arrest
said
her. Okay. And
she even
now,
talk about the money Yomi gave to the police, the
so
amount
the
of
way
the money he
what
gave.
we ask is this one. We ask like we ask Yomi at that point in time. Okay. At that point in time, tell Supreme Iron Lady at that point in time. They don't tell Supreme Iron Lady that you are going to arrest Adura. Did you tell him? Did you tell her?
She
So until
confirmed
we are
it.
able to
She
establish that,
confirmed it. She confirmed it. She said she want to get information from them.
you're not getting my point. You're not getting my point.
Okay.
Okay. I said that, it is possible that your didn't tell Supreme because they're not working together. It's possible your didn't tell Supreme that today there will be arrest of King White. It is possible that did not happen. But if Yomi did tell Supreme that Supreme today in the court case, as is going like this, have informed police, and those guys will be picked up, right?
Yomi said it, that it was a discussion between them, both Yomi and Aris.
Okay, they discussed.
He digested the information to King White. It was something both of them know about.
I said that did Yomi told Aries that same day that
not that same day. They have planned it about the money they are going to give them, all these things. Then the Aris now digested all the information to King White.
Was King White not arrested?
That's wrong. Then that's wrong. I will need Supreme to address that. I will need her to address that.
She accepted saying it.
I don't even know why she went to speak there yesterday. Okay, I don't know why she went to speak there yesterday because she's just this. She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't let me try to make things clear.
No, for paparaino, that something came to her as a surprise.
That's what I'm saying. That
she was wrong. How get all the BN? It came to her as a surprise. All the BN.
Jojo said that they have seen that before.
If they have seen it, not all. Not all. Not all.
Believe me, I will still need to hear from her. If I ask her few questions,
you just try and get the life from Olori Ebi. Try and get the life. She even went to Lagata platform. Lagata, she said the same thing in Lagata platform.
Wow.
Not for her to come and tell you. She will not tell you the subject. Just get that recording.
I will need to hear from her.
Yes, you have to hear it and see what happened.
Yes, no, I know. I will hear the recording because if the recording itself is not good, maybe that's why the bully had dropped her, tell her to get out. You understand? Yes.
When she was talking about money about Yomi collecting money. They said they are not discussing nothing like money. It's not that Yomi is asking for money. You just say we don't need money. What triggered her was that how Yomi got the BN, the voice notes. How come Yomi was playing this?
So what happened is that it means King White also betrayed her.
Yes, because King White was saying it in presence of the police that we've known your plan. That Lady Addis told us everything.
Right, so
King White said it. We had it.
No, the bottom line, was King White arrested or not?
It was on another something, but what really they are discussing is about Adura.
That was a mistake. If that happened,
it was Adura they were discussing.
If Supreme goes to tell King White everything Yomi has discussed, that's not right. But If that happened, that is wrong. That's
I
wrong.
think Madam Edith now come to say she wanted to collect information from them.
They should have just they should have dropped her. I mean, they should have dropped her from the platform.
They dropped her, she came up. They dropped her, she came up.
They should have dropped her. If she keep coming, they block her for the moment. That's why when I deal with her, if I drop her and she wants to kick her, I will just block her temporarily to stay away, to sit and listen. Because this case that we are dealing with, right? We have to be technical.
No one will disrespect Supreme Iron Lady on your platform, right? But you do not allow people engage Supreme to a large extent when she was exhibiting all those kind of behaviors, KKK. Because immediately
you will not be able to do that.
See how people see people.
You will not be able to do that because you don't need it. You don't need it. Focus on justice. Focus on other things. You don't need to go into that. It's not needed. It's like interfering to another panelist. Focus on, you're a panelist. Focus on your observation on the case. Don't go about people's character. You understand? Like, you don't need that. You don't need that energy. You don't need it.
Hello.
But it was good that it dropped.
Hello, Paparaino.
Yeah, hello.
Paparaino. Yeah. Can you hear me?
I hear you very well.
Chip. Yeah, I want to chip in something. See, people were just spreading a wrong narrative. What happened yesterday was like, Olori Ebi used to have their programs, what they talk about every day, you understand? So when they invited Yomi came just to hint them some things because he has not talked all this while. He has not been talking. So while they were doing that, immediately Supreme came and started talking about money. Nobody should donate money. Nobody, that thing really changed. That thing wanted to change their programs, and they weren't talking about money. Nobody was talking about money at all. You understand? So Olori Ebi was like, no. Am I divert program ye? We are not talking about money here and nothing. No. So everything Supreme was talking about wanted to change that program, and he doesn't want that to happen. And people were like, no. And people knew where she was going. You understand? And people doesn't want any wala to happen between both of them. And Yomi did not talk. Yomi knew where Supreme was going. You understand? And what people were trying to do was to cut her off, not to go ahead with what she was saying, because it won't end well.
But I want to ask,
you understand?
At that time, before she came up, has Yomi read her message and mentioned her?
Yomi was saying everything,
Okay. Yomi has mentioned her, read the message. And
no. Yomi did not know. Yomi did not even know that it was Supreme. Yomi did not know anything.
Yeah. Okay, so Yomi has not read anything about Supreme.
So Yomi.
No. Paparaino.
Yomi did not mention Supreme at all. It was Supreme that came.
Allegedly, he mentioned Aries. He mentioned Aries.
Because the person spelled it as Haris.
Funny. Tricky stuff.
Haris.
Booby trap.
You understand? He didn't even mention her name. It was Supreme that came that said that was a message. You understand? Yomi did not know anything. Yomi now said if she had known, he wouldn't come outside to read that message. He would have gone to Supreme on a normal corner and settle everything. You understand? Yomi meant well. Yomi did not even talk yesterday.
Prince,
You
hold on.
understand? So they had to cut her off. They had to cut her off, not to.
Hold on. Prince, there was a
What?
background
Yes.
to what Harris did. Yomi told the public that there was a phone forensic where the name Harris was mentioned. That was like 2 days earlier. Do you get it?
Yes, now. Yes,
And I
now.
think
Yes.
Harris was trying to respond to that allegation that there was a communication
But Yomi did not know it was our own Harris now.
but
Yomi did not know that.
no, Yomi was saying he doesn't know who this Harris is. But
Yes.
there was obviously a communication between King White, Temi, and Harris. And they discussed about the Harris. And then
Sure.
the information suggested that it was Supreme. You understand? This was a background. This was what Supreme was trying to respond to. But it was an unspoken words. And so if you are not following the story, you may not understand the background.
Inside
so you
your...
can continue.
No, me, I'm after their program, Olori Ebi's program,
Please, let me
not about anything.
Please, 1 second.
Yes.
Let me give you a background, Papariano.
Before you give me a background, did Yomi Fabi read any message between King White and Wumi?
Yes.
He read the message. He read the message.
Even the first time.
Yes.
Just to back up what Prince was saying, yeah?
Then give them about what's coming.
Yeah, that just to back up what Prince is trying to say. That wasn't the first time. Listen, so that wasn't the first time. Listen, yeah. That wasn't the first time Yomi read that message. He's been trying to hint. He doesn't really want to go into details. So the first time I heard him read that message, I think he's ready on one Madam Monjola's page, right? He asked a question. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So he asked the question when he was reading the message that, is it the same Lady Aries as in Supreme? He saw one Aries, like maybe it was spelled differently, but he was asking that question that, is it the same Lady Aries? Nobody could answer him. Okay, he went on. And then yesterday on Mr. Lati's platform, people were trying to tell Mr. Lati that, Yomi has been reading some message, like he said it was a forensic from King White's, what is this? No, now you're distracting me. Please, Papariano, take this thing, please. Papariano, please now.
It doesn't affect you now.
Okay, let me take my eyes off then. Anyway, so they tried to hint Mr. Lati that, okay, this has been happening. Then they invited Yomi down. So he now started to read that message.
If Guresi can sit as a madman in that platform and having comfy, insulting people looking for justice every day, then this man too, then he too should be done the same thing, and people should be okay with that. Go on.
So Yomi now came to the platform to read that message over again. Okay, so while he was reading the message, he mentioned Aries again, and then he said, is it the same Lady Aries? Like, and at that point, people were starting to respond to say, oh yeah, that's true, that's Lady Aries, that's Lady Aries. So just all of a sudden, Lady Aries came up, and then the first thing she said was, "Don't, I'm here now. Don't donate no money. There's no reason to donate money. Let me read the message. Let me this, da. So that was how the conversation started. You see, so it wasn't like maybe Yomi has been dragging Lady Aries, or he wasn't sure whether it was her or not, because in terms of the content of the message, he was surprised that Lady Aries, King White, how, so yesterday Yomi got to know that it was actually Lady Aries. But when Lady Aries came up, she was sort of, like being defensive, And even at some point, you know how Lady Aries' voice was really overwhelming. She won't let other people
Let me
speak.
ask a quick MLH.
Yeah.
Don't you think it was awkward, it was bad for Lady Aries to just jump into their conversation and be saying that don't contribute money?
Exactly. Exactly. In fact, I had to go up there to caution her that Lady Aries, you know, we are having an intelligent conversation already because I was there listening, you know, like you came up and the first thing
Especially
you say.
on a platform where they are happy and they are okay with whatever
Exactly.
they're
And
doing.
then, to be fair, nobody mentioned any contribution yesterday. Yomi was only trying to say, oh, look at the conversation between these people. Like, you know, like he was trying to look at the positive aspect that this could actually lead us somewhere. Okay. But he wasn't sure whether it was Lady Aries or not. But when she got up, the first thing she said was, oh, don't donate money, blah, blah, blah. And everybody was really upset. In fact, people started calling in that Lady Aries, you can't be ruining the atmosphere like this. Like, nobody was talking about donation or anything like that. If you come up here to come and say this, then you have a motive, right? We were talking about you. How did you start to converse with King White and all that? You are supposed to comment on that, not about donation or anything like that. People were really furious about with her yesterday, you know, in terms of her approach. And then ever since then, she's been going to, you know, platforms, you know, like talking over this of donation. Oh, you ask for money at the same time.
You guys see the reason why I caution her here sometimes. People will say I don't like her. You don't, nobody likes Supreme more than me. We love her energy in just mohbad, but she just have to respect herself. I watched a little of that clip and I was telling myself, why did Olori Ebi not drop her from the beginning? Okay. The moment she jumped in there, I was talking, oh, you can't drop where? If possible, block her, don't let her come up again that moment. Because she has no business there. They should discipline her if she doesn't discipline herself. In seeking for justice, is one, you have to be disciplined. If you don't have a good character, you don't have fairness in you, stay away from justice. It's not meant for everybody. Please, it's a selected people from the society who understand what is right and wrong. It's not meant for everybody. Sorry. It's not a thing of playing, of ganging, of jumping left and right. Sorry. You have to have an enormous level of characteristics of behavior in you before you start saying that you are looking for justice. Start to look for justice for your own self first. Do justice for your own self. Yes. You too, you need justice. You're not being fair to yourself.
Okay.
All right. So she should be disciplined, and I think it was beautiful how she was dropped there. And any platform in which Supreme speaks and she doesn't respect herself, drop her. She should learn how this thing is done. When every platform cooperates and drops her, when she's alone, she will understand this is it's not good. Me myself, I've been warning her. This internal fight among the same people that you are doing things with, don't do it. It's not good. How can you go to Olori Ebi platform, Olori Ebi that respects himself, that stays in his own corner? You don't go, that's too far. You have no business with Olori Ebi. Olori Ebi has been able to separate himself and stay in his own place and doing his own thing. And he has been able to create a community for himself. His people love him. You to create your own community in your own space. You like collect millions of money in their own hands. That is your own community. Like, look at now, Supreme Iron Lady, you gave 1 million naira to Grace Organe Foundation. To do what? Should anybody come and question you? Why giving 1 million to a foundation that is not even, that you don't even know what they want to do, what they stand for? Come on now, Supreme. Come up, Supreme, come up. Think of it now. Think of it. Think of it now.
Let me drop her.
Listen, come up.
If she's there, then let her come up.
No, I see her Botija account. Come up. Okay, you have the space there. All right? It doesn't make sense. An elderly man cannot be in the house like this and seeing these things going on and do not address it. We have to.
Paparaino.
It's not good.
Paparaino. See, she meant well, and Supreme is a good person, but the way she's doing her thing, that the way she wanted to get that information from King White, she cannot get anything. Even King White will be using her.
Exactly. It's a
Do
mistake.
you think they are mumu? They are not mumu now. They're
Everybody,
wise.
to
They
everybody
know
listen to
what you
me.
wanted.
Yeah, to everybody listen
They
to me.
know what you wanted. They know
Prince,
what you wanted.
when you go to Lord platform today, when you go there, okay, when you go there today to Lord platform, this is my message to you, to Lord, make them to understand in that platform. Supreme is not a bad person. She doesn't like, she's not a snitch, she's not a bad person just for him. Everybody should knows that, all right? Just that there are some characters that she has in her that just affect everything she does, all right? And they should just forgive her and just let me just say manage her with how she is. She mean well for justice for mohbad. Me myself, when I watched that particular like audio, that live stream, I was so mad that come people are saying they're not talking about money. You're just saying 1.1 million, you contributed 5 million, you contribute. Don't say it koda. You have to reason with people. That's why me most time I'm saying let's think together, let's be in one thought. Let us eliminate this inner fight, this fight within. Táwa tí ń bára wa jà à ń prove àwọn ọ̀tá, à ń prove wọn right, à ń prove wọn pé olóṣì ni gbogbo wa, because nǹkan tó fẹ́ máa rí nìyẹn. Like someone like Comfy now will be there. Comfy is very useless. Comfy has no meaning, no good. There's no good in Comfy when it comes to just mohbad. But that is what Comfy want to see to be happy. And then Supreme Iron Lady will be giving them content. You'll be making them happy. All right? I don't like it. Emma, stop when. You may not agree with whatever they are doing. You can see that this is not correct. But I only come here Gbamorani. Everything. You can't be doing it. Because you cannot be there all the time. I want to cheat on my those who will be cheated will be cheated.
Please, can I say something?
Yeah, go on, AY.
See, the way everybody is coming on Supreme is actually not fair, Papariano. It's actually not fair. I understand that she has her own personality, which sometimes I don't agree with.
You tell us what happened. Now let me hear from you. I want to judge from you. Go on.
You see, Mr. Yomi came on. Although I did not join earlier, but I was there before Supreme came. You understand? So at least I heard some part of Mr. Yomi before Supreme came. So he was reading these charts between Sam Harris and King White. He read other charts as well. But you could tell that he knew, because that's Mr. Olerebi platform was not the first place he has been throwing that jabs about Harris being the one that was chatting King White. Let's be frank, let's be truthful. He's been saying that all along since this Biodun situation came out. He's been saying, he's trying to put the dots together to say it could be that Biodun was also, working with Supreme while he was working with Supreme as well. Do you understand? So he's trying to put the whole knot together. But for people to say that he was clueless if it was Supreme, that's a lie. I saw that he knew it was Supreme.
Okay, Elistic, can you?
No, hold on. I knew he knew it was Supreme. I am a Yomi supporter. I defend him all the time. But with this, no, I'm going to say
you don't need to defend Yomi. Just see what you hear.
Yeah,
so continue.
Yeah,
what happened there yesterday?
So Supreme now came because everybody, if you go to the comment section.
Before Supreme came, what were they discussing?
They were discussing about the charts. People were calling to say,
when Supreme came, what was Supreme talking about?
What happened was this, Papariano. When you read the comment section, everybody Supreme, the double agent. That's Supreme. It's not Aries. That's Aries. That's Supreme. Everybody was commenting the double agent. She's this. She's that. And I'm sure she could have been on that live before she came up.
Before she came up, people were already using her in the comment section.
Yeah, they were saying double agent. She's double agent. She's this, she's that. She's this, she's that. It's Aries, it's Aries. So Mr. Yomi was trying to say, is it Aries? It's spelled differently. It's not spelled as Aries, but it's spelled as Aries and all of that. But people were already concluding that it was her. So when she came up, She said that, somebody just called me now that they are using this whole chat to want to collect donations. That's what she said. That's what I am not. I don't agree with that. She was wrong for saying that.
She said somebody just called her. Supreme said somebody
Yes.
called her.
Yeah,
That they are using her chat.
Yeah, that they are using
Want
this chat to want to collect donation. That was what she said. Then she started talking. As soon as she said that, everybody just went off on her. That's what happened.
Okay. So
Okay.
somebody said it was a misunderstanding.
Realistic.
I think somebody has said it was a misunderstanding. So,
Yeah.
you can engage in a listing.
Okay, realistic. Let me just, I understand where you're coming from, okay?
Yeah, go on.
In terms of how I wish you all listen to the full conversation, okay? But from my own point of view, what happened, fine, I agree with you that Yomi has read that message on another platform.
Is it Mohunjola or Mohunjola, right?
Yes, he read it on that platform before. He was asking questions, okay? He wasn't sure whether it was Aries. But yesterday again, Yomi confronted Aries that, did I ask you that there is a conversation? Are you the one? He said Aries denied it. That no, don't worry, no, that's not blah blah. So Yomi was now confused that okay, I asked Aries. Aries says she's not the one. So which Aries is this? That's why
No, he never asked her.
Wait
He never
now.
asked her. No, he didn't.
Look, wait. Let me finish. I gave you your time, yeah? Let me finish. That was what prompted Yomi to keep asking that question. That he asked again, this Aries person, is it the same Aries that we know? Because Yomi had already asked Aries that, are you the one in this conversation, blah, blah, blah. It was the Aries and Yomi on the same platform trying to engage. Okay, that did I come to you? Did I ask you about this conversation? What did you say to me? You see, the most concerning thing yesterday, no doubt.
AY, did Yomi tell Supreme that, did I ask you this? Did I come to you? Did Yomi say so? AY.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
he didn't.
Please wait. I didn't ask you. AY, did Yomi say so?
No, he did it. What he said if he knew that she was the one, he would have gone to her instead of coming here. So that means he did not ask her.
No, Elistic, did you know this conversation carried on Lagata's platform yesterday? And Aries was there again.
Yomi did.
Aries and Yomi
asked
was
Aries
on the
that.
same platform yesterday. You know the good thing here? As in the most concerning, it's not even about the conversation now. The most concerning thing is, Yomi said, King White, when he was interrogated, said, it's not his fault. It's one of them that's working with them that actually gave him the information about Adura's detention being extended. So he mentioned Aries, that it was Aries that told them. That's the most concerning thing. And yesterday, Lady Aries actually admitted that, okay, you know what? I'm at fault for having a conversation with this guy, because Kid Boss asked her a question yesterday that, do you think it's wrong for you to have engaged this guy in the first place, knowing well that he's trying to shield Adura? All of this conversation happened on Mr. Lati's platform. You can listen to that voice notes. There is no point lying or anything here. Is their word against them? You understand? This is not even about defending anyone. No doubt, Lady Aries is for justice, but sometimes we might do the wrong way.
Papariano, not until you listen to this voice note yourself. You understand?
Papariano, good morning. I was there yesterday. Good morning, Mr. Adeshina. Please, I might be mixing. Yes, I will be using Yoruba and English because I would love to engage a larger audience. Papariano, thank you for all you do. I've been watching you as well. You're a good person. Thank you for all you do for justice. Thank you for all you do for humanity. But now, Papariano, I want to ask you something. If you and I are having a conversation, and then I attack you, or I accuse you of being a thief. For instance, I just said, Papariano, you are a thief. And you didn't even bother to want to know why. The next thing you will tell me is, Ashewoni or no. How are you going to feel? What does that mean to you? Please. This is not, we're not in support of Yomi.
Yes, Kid Boss, let's look at it this way.
Okay.
Sometimes it depends. It's people are trained differently. Imagine that somebody just sees you and say, Kid Boss, ole, ole, ole. Emma, don't listen to her. She's a thief. You can respond by saying, Kí ló ń ṣe olórí burúkú yìí? Kí ló ń ṣe apààyàn yìí? Àpọ̀kọ̀jayé kí ló ń ṣe? You can respond with an insult to if you want. But if somebody accuses you and the person really created the space that, okay, that let me say, for example, they say, Kid Boss, you snitched on me. I never knew that you can do this. Did you do this or not? Can you explain why did you do this? Did you do this or not? Then you are given the opportunity to explain, and then you want to explain.
Thank you.
If they just start accusing you already, you don't want to have time to explain. Sometimes you fight back. Go on.
All right. Thank you. Psychologically, both reactions, attempt a defense mechanism. It now depends on different types of defense mechanism. Either you attacked me back or you explain yourself. You are trying to defend your personality both ways. Now, I see a deflection in what happened yesterday from Mommy Aries. She's a good person. I said it yesterday. I told everybody when I was talking, she's a beautiful soul. I'm not always on her program, but once in a while, I check her. Yes. And like I said, anybody under our voice will see strength, will hear the sound of hope. As a woman, she's just everything. Now, Yomi got his own personality too. Yomi is a good person. Now, Yomi and Aries they are working together. All right, they are both working together. Yomi is divulging his own information to Supreme, but Supreme got some underground, people she's working with. That is another thing that I don't feel comfortable with. But it's 1 year. She understand. Now, another thing is when Yomi started reading that message. Of course, we cannot. There's not how we can, comment section. We don't have power over them. They can talk, no comment section can be very toxic at times. They were already talking, subjecting her and all of that. Beautiful. Then I threw a question to Supreme. Supreme, do you feel you are in a mess for ever chatted with King White? And she said, yes, she regretted it. It's a record, it's online. So when she said, I wouldn't even know that was continuation. All right. So the moment she said, yes, Kipos, I was in a mess. That gave me, I don't know how you people see this, but the way I am seeing it, psychologically, something is not right. All right. But when she came up, the first thing she said was that somebody told me that you want to use my video, my chat to collect donation. She was nervous. That was the English, right? And that already speaks something about personality. Like I said, please don't judge me based on the fact that I'm coming from Latin's platform or because I talk to Yomi. Just let's look at the personality.
Don't even tell us that. Yeah, it's an open-minded platform. Don't worry.
More open. Thank you. All right. All.
Speak on, please. It's not Talakawa, what they call it, Talakiwa.
Good morning. Good morning, paparaino.
Please wait, the lady is speaking. Kid Boss, are you still? What happened to her? Can somebody check on her? Can somebody check on her? Is everything okay? Does anybody has a number?
Yeah, she's okay. It's probably a phone call.
You sure she's okay?
She's okay. He's probably just a phone call.
Please, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, yes. She was she was nervous, all right? Coupled with the fact that she herself felt bad for chatting with what's it called, King White. All right, it's not as if King White is a bad person. I don't know why. I don't have anything personal, but we've just been airing a lot of shitty things he's been doing around, and the fact that is trying to not let us see this case clearly. It goes a long way. All right, now, having said that, she started talking about money. And then Yomi called somebody, I think a policeman, that's, just to attest to what he has been saying. Then I think there was 800,000 naira or 900,000 or 1 million, one something. And at the same time, Avery speaks on that. Now, she diverted attention from her own flaws to her accuser. That is a deflective attack. In psychology, what she did clearly showed that she's guilty of something. I do not know that. I don't know what she's guilty of, but it showed. And now, after that, she came up on Lagata's platform, all right? Sammy Jojo came up, and they were now, after, I think they have had meeting, they've tried to, made it known to themselves. I don't know how that there was no forensic, but it was a screenshot or either screenshot.
I thought I saw her account. Somebody shared the live to her.
Okay, either it was a screenshot.
My young lady.
Either it was a screenshot or it was a chat. There was a chat that didn't go well with you, with your person, with your personality. You do not need all of that. Yes, that was a case of there was issue of Yomi having money left with him, or Yomi spent some money. That should have been after, because you were given opportunity to explain yourself. Your people, that is your own fans, they like you, they respect you. They want you to come out and tell them, okay, this is what happened. At that point, you were given opportunity. All right, you didn't use it, and you were now looking at another thing. So that actually got me pissed. That why is she doing this? And then I told her that, mommy, you are only trying to put yourself under the bus for saying all of this. You don't need this. Need Gogole. What you need right now, address your own. Let's Yoruba will say, yes, Yoruba will say, Okoko la yo. Another one will say, all right, when we know our stand in your own, you understand, then we will be able to face Yomi. If Yomi is spending, is overspending, or is not being prudent, then we will be able to face that. But when we're already mixing it, all right, when we're already mixing it, the other time they accused Gracie of doing something. Gracie came up, all right, Gracie came up, he explained, but people already believed, or they trusted him more than what happened. People did not really, they didn't immediately they heard, people now, they started batching him in the comment section. At the end of the day, he dropped. The moment he dropped on that platform that day, he started cursing Latin. He said him under a boss or under the boss. Ow! This is your flaws. You did something that you're not proud of. You don't need to now divert the attention. Face it. Moshe Nkonti Koda. Yes, I know it. By now, I expect Mommy Supreme to either to not talk or to calm down and address it. Okay, Oyekimba, boy sorrow, no problem. Emma Binu. Then let's now face what is. But you're already attacking him, your accuser. Do you understand? So me, I'm talking about personality, not your mommy, Elewele, your mommy. You understand? So I am talking about personality now, and not what who they are or what they want to give us, or what they, because I know a lot of them know a lot, especially the hosts. Jomi is only trying to buy all these informations, all right? But them, a lot of them, they've been in this. Even you, I think you came before Yomi to the justice. So of course, you would know a lot more than Yomi. So we can do this thing can be settled amicably. Not somebody saying is not forensic. It's not, that was a chat, and that was wrong because she wasn't proud of what she did, and that's on period. So that was what happened.
Thank you so much. Sam Jojo on mute. I've just what she just said. Hello, Sam Jojo, are you there?
Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, go.
Literally, I just wanted to wait for, but I will start this way. Now, the truth is this.
But wait, Sam Jojo, I watched a video where you say you are going to police station. Is it today or tomorrow?
Don't worry about that. She won't know my information.
All right, go.
Don't worry. I'll say some things. See, I'll say some things because everybody speaks.